So hey there, it's Penny with 40 Something and Fabulous. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate it a lot. Welcome. Today we are going to do more HungryRoot stuff. I'm super excited to see what today's offerings are going to be. I have actually chosen the sweet potato red pepper Alfredo and the crispy Brussels sprouts bake, or crispy sprouts Brussels bake is actually what it's called, and the banana overnight oats. So banana bread overnight oats. So we're gonna check it out. My parents weren't here when I got here, so I'm not sure if they are eating somewhere or what, but I'm gonna make 2 full dishes. That way there's plenty of that for them to try as well if they show up. And then the overnight oats, I just want to try. I may take them home and let them sit overnight and actually eat them in the morning, but I definitely want to taste them. So those are the ones that are going to be coming up. I'm going to get prepped and ready to go. I think first I'm going to put the ginger Brussels, no, I'm reading that wrong, sorry. The crispy sprouts Brussels bake on first and get it going. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the recipe here, crispy sprouts Brussels bake. It's ready in 15 minutes. All you have to do is preheat your oven to 425. We're gonna mix a bag of the shaved Brussels sprouts with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. It's gonna go in the oven for 5 minutes. Then we're going to add 4 tablespoons of this cashew cheddar. We're gonna bake another 7 to 10 minutes, and then the Brussels sprouts should be slightly crispy and browned. And then we're gonna finish it with the cucumber corn black bean salad. So, super simple and fast, which is big score for me. I like easy and quick. Then I'm also going to get the overnight banana bread oats ready. And then after I get this going, we'll start on the sweet potato red pepper Alfredo. Back in a bit. Okay, so really not much prep at all. I did line a cookie sheet with foil, just again for easy cleanup. Cutting the bag open here. Gonna spread it out on the cookie sheet. And it says just 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm gonna measure the olive oil today. Just to get more, so I don't get too much. Or too little for that matter. I'm gonna do 2. One and a half probably would have been perfect. And then I'm doing just plain ground black pepper today instead of the fresh ground, just because my mother sometimes those larger pieces of pepper are a little spicy for her. So, of course, like I say, I don't even know if they're going to make it here or if they've already eaten or whatever. But just in case, I'm going to... And hubby loves Brussels sprouts, so I may take this home for him to try, but I don't think HungryRoot is really right for him. Which, honestly, I didn't buy it for dinners anyway. I bought it for lunches during the day when he's not home anyway. So, but I just wanted his take on it. You know, for those of you who maybe have meat-eating husbands and all that, to get another opinion. All right, so that's all ready to go, and it's going to bake for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to pull it out and top it with 4 tablespoons of the cashew cheddar. So let me stick this in the oven really quick. Set our timer. And then, back in a second. Okay, so while we're waiting on the Brussels sprouts to crisp up, I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up and give this a taste. Like I say, you can either do this as overnight oats or you can just mix it and eat it right away. The difference for the prep, depending on if you're doing it right now or overnight, is right now it just simply calls for a 1/2 cup of milk. If you do it overnight, it calls for the 1/2 cup of milk as well as a 1/3 cup of yogurt and a dash of cinnamon. So that sounds really good too. I would, if it were me, I would use Greek yogurt just for the higher protein content. But pour 1/2 cup of milk right in. And it says milk or water. I always go for milk instead of water. I just prefer the creamier texture that milk brings versus water. Okay, it's already starting to thicken up a little bit. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. The nutrition information on this says 290 calories for the full container. That's probably, I seriously doubt that is taking into account the milk. That's just for what's in the container. 290, 7 grams of fat, 48 grams of carbs. So if you're watching your carbs, this is not a good choice. It does have 9 grams of protein, so that kind of offsets a little bit, but not enough if you're a carb watcher. 10 grams of sugar, 8 grams dietary fiber. The ingredients in here are gluten-free rolled oats, banana, walnuts, organic maple sugar, and sea salt. That's it. So, again, huge win with the ingredients. I'm all about being able to pronounce what's in my food. So, while we're also waiting, we're getting close here, but I'm gonna try this cashew cheddar. This has me really curious. It sounds not so good, to be quite honest. Well, sorry guys, the fingernails were not working. I'm just gonna has a lot of spices in it. I can't really isolate what I'm tasting. Doesn't taste anything like cashews. It tastes like some of the mac and cheese seasoning mixes. Reminds me of something. This is also gluten-free and vegan. I'm pretty sure all of their stuff is. The ingredients are water, organic potatoes, organic cashews, organic carrots, organic onions, organic vinegar, sea salt, natural flavor, and organic garlic powder. I guess the garlic and onions is what I'm really tasting. It's not bad. I don't love it. I wouldn't slather it on everything. Okay, as you can hear, my timer's going off. Let me make a little bit of space here. I'm gonna pull them out. They look beautiful. They really, really greened up. I don't know if you could tell in the, you know, when I was getting them seasoned up. They were very light green, but if you can see it now, it's beautiful green color. They look good enough and smell good enough to eat by themselves, but I'm a huge Brussels sprout fan. Anyway, now it didn't say anything in the recipe about mixing it up. It just said to top with 4 tablespoons of cashew cheddar. Bake 7 to 10 more minutes until slightly crispy and brown. So 4 tablespoons. Let me rinse this out really fast. Just because it had a little bit of olive oil on it. I'm going to use that's a little more than a tablespoon. I'm not sure if the best way is going to be to kind of toss it a little bit or just kind of let it melt down in there and then mix it up after it's done. I think I'm gonna just mix it up after it has cooked. Well, no, I don't know. Now is when you wish you had a live audience where you could ask, what would you guys do? That's 3 and 4. I'm thinking that these are probably pre-measured. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Maybe there's something else that takes the cashew cheddar. I wonder. Because that is definitely one area that they could cut down in if that's not the case. I don't remember having anything else that's cashew or has any kind of cheese sauce, but I'll have to check that out and see. All right, I am going to see if I can mix it up a little bit. Because they're hot, so it should melt somewhat anyway and kind of blend together a little bit maybe. Yeah, that's working pretty good. Interesting. Huh. I want to eat it just like this. I don't know what the other stuff is going to do. Oh, look, my oven wasn't even preheated enough. Ha ha. That's okay. I like veggies a little more on the crispy side anyway. So maybe we'll lean more towards the 10 minutes over the 7 minutes because it gave you the window of 7 to 10, I believe. Yeah, 7 to 10 more minutes. So let me spread that out a little smoother. Just kind of. There we go. That's better. All right, here we go. Back in the oven. I set it for 9. All right, now my spoon that I was going to taste the oats with is covered in cashew cheddar and Brussels sprout leaves. Okay, the oats did not absorb all the milk, so I think I'm just gonna taste this and then take it home and let it sit in my fridge overnight. I don't have any yogurt at home, so I'm not gonna add the yogurt. They're still a little crispy, so letting them sit will definitely soften it up more. Very good flavor. Tastes authentically like banana, not banana flavoring. So, which obviously it's only got bananas in it. It doesn't have any banana flavoring. So, very, very good. Those are going to be delicious. All right, so those go back in the fridge. And then I'm going to try the what was this? Cucumber black bean salad, I believe. Cucumber corn black bean salad. Looks like it has a little bit of broccoli or kale, I can't tell. Oh, so good. It contains black beans, kidney beans, green peppers, cucumbers, corn, onions, sunflower oil, olive oil, vinegar, sea salt, parsley, that's what it was, garlic, citric acid, and black pepper. I'm interested to see how this combo comes together. This is a strange combo for me, but very interested to see. We've got about 7 minutes left on the timer, so I will be back shortly. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and get the other dish ready to go in the fry pan over there. Okay, so I just ran through the recipes that I have, or the dishes that I have, and looked at the recipes, and each of the ones that come with the sauces, no other recipe comes with it. So I think that's one area where they could probably cut down. They could have a much smaller container, even with one of the pull labels, like an applesauce container, and have less product, because that's way more than 4 tablespoons. You saw me put the 4 tablespoons on there. But it looks like all of their sauces, this is the Chickpea Alfredo with what we're using today. Also, it calls for 4 tablespoons. So, interesting. This has a superfood fact on it, this Chickpea Alfredo. It says black garlic is fermented for 30 days, making it a great source of probiotics. So that's pretty cool. Pair with any of HungryRoot's fresh cut vegetables or use as a sauce for a healthy version of fettuccine Alfredo. Serve as a dip with crudité or crackers. Okay, so there are some other uses. You wouldn't have to necessarily throw it away. I don't know what you would do with this though. I mean, I guess you could, it says the same thing, uses a healthier version of cheese sauce, drizzle on top of baked fries, and add beans, salsa, and guacamole for indulgent nachos. So that's an idea. So at least they offer that, and maybe they do that to help you kind of branch out with your meal preparing and your recipes and things like that. So maybe not such a bad idea. I don't know. All right, so I'm getting ready to get this other stuff together. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over real quick how to prepare this one, and then I'm gonna do it off camera, and then we'll do the taste test at the end. That way it prevents the video from being so super long. The sweet potato red pepper Alfredo takes 7 minutes, super time friendly. You're gonna heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. Cook 1 bag of the sweet potato ribbons like we did for the other day when we did it. Sweet potato ribbons for 2 minutes. Then you're gonna add 1/3 cup water and cook for 3 to 5 minutes until sweet potato is tender. Then 4 tablespoons of the Chickpea Alfredo sauce. I'm anxious to try this. And with a 1/4 cup of water and the contents from the roasted red pepper quinoa bowl. It's got the quinoa in a dish, and then on top is a container containing the roasted red pepper sauce. So super excited to try that one as well. Bye. Okay, I think I'm doing this a little different than I said I was going to, but it says to finish with the black bean cucumber salad, but I kept them separate just in case, because the Brussels sprout stuff and that is delicious. I'm just not sure of it together. So I'm gonna try it together. It's actually very good. It goes very well together. I think I do prefer it separate, but it is good together as well. Very yummy and healthy lunch. And I don't think it doesn't give the nutrition information in there. I have to get it off the package. This is delicious. And like I say, I love Brussels sprouts anyway. Everything tastes so clean too. I would totally do HungryRoot again. I can already tell. Obviously, I picked different things to try different things, but it's been a win so far for me. I'm going to make the other dish, and we'll taste that next. Okay, as you can see, the sweet potato ribbons are done. Hopefully, they're still pretty crisp. I like them like that though. My dad's not a fan of them like that, but like I say, I don't even know if they're going to be sampling today, so. And again, with the coupon I found online, I got all this food that I'm making for $49. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full meals. Now this lemon artichoke quinoa bowl, it might go with something, but I don't think it does. I think they must have just included that. I'm not sure. Or maybe that's one of the ones I picked. I don't remember. 7 of them though. So that gets you all week for lunches. So $49 is pretty good for the quality of food, and you know, none of those foreign ingredients we don't know. Plus we had the one breakfast, the carrot chips, and the black bean brownie batter. Why can I not say that? Brownie batter. So all in all, I think it was a really good deal. Now for this, it simply calls for 4 tablespoons of the, oh, I was going to try this too, the Chickpea Alfredo. You You can definitely taste the chickpeas. I wouldn't compare it to Alfredo, but it's a good sauce, especially if you like chickpeas. I'll read the ingredients in just a minute. 1, 2. This would be really good with veggies dipped in, like raw veggies, like carrots and broccoli, cauliflower, green pepper if you like those. Any of those would be delicious dipped in this. So I would use this as a veggie dip. All right, let me get me a mixing spoon. I didn't even get a mixing spoon. All right, what else does it call for? 1/4 cup of water. No, wait a second. Yeah, 1/4 cup of water, and then the contents from the red pepper roasted quinoa bowl. So mix that up, and then it's really cute, the packaging. Keeps it together. It is in 2 separate containers. You've got the little container. This is what I was talking about they should use for some of the sauces, but I get why they send you a little more, because it gives you other options. Oh, look, it even comes with a fork. That's probably if you just wanted to take maybe these 2 things to work or something, and you got a quick lunch ready to go. That is super cute. Look at this. It's a put together yourself fork. And there's the other end of it there. I need to try that out too and see if it's at all user friendly. Oh goodness. Maybe I should open some of this stuff off camera. Let me taste the quinoa by itself. Just plain quinoa. There's nothing fancy going on with that. It's very well cooked though. It's not, I mean, it's good consistency. I'm gonna mix that in. And then I'm gonna add the red pepper sauce. I haven't tried it yet with the Chickpea Alfredo. Please don't get this on my shirt. I'm gonna taste this too. It looks very good. Chunky, I see chunky tomatoes in there. Oh. I would go so far as to say it tastes like fresh homemade. I mean, you know. It's got a little bit of a kick to it from the roasted red peppers. And some of the spices, obviously. I didn't read what all was in that. Quinoa, red bell pepper, sunflower oil, hot red pepper, cane vinegar, potato starch, salt, jalapeno, lactic acid, citric acid, garlic, parsley, spices, non-GMO, BPA free, ready to eat, refrigerate after opening. Quinoa of Peruvian origin. I've actually not had quinoa, like maybe one or two times. It's been one of those things I wanted to venture out into. My family loves couscous, which is somewhat similar, but different. My dad will probably like this. He likes spicy, so he will probably like this. Got quite the kick to it. My mother, I will probably advise her not to even try it because spicy does not do well with her. The sweet potato ribbons I could have cooked longer, so I cooked them not quite to the, they said 3 to 5 minutes. I set the timer for 4 minutes. It went for about 4.5 minutes. So I probably would have at least went the full 5 minutes or maybe even a little longer than that to get it a little less crisp. I love them crisp myself. My dad doesn't. And Greg doesn't. Greg likes his to be softer, especially if it's supposed to be noodles. So, very delicious. I can't complain about any of it. So far, very happy with it. I've got some more meals to review. We'll do those another day. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comment below. Please like and subscribe. We'd appreciate it a lot. Bye.
I noticed it being that purple. What did you say this was?
That is, it's called Crispy. What is the actual name of it? No. Crispy Sprouts Brussels Bake. I knew there was 4 words. And that's supposed to be one dish there, but I kept them separate because the combination just seemed kind of strange to me. They would probably be, I mean, I took a bite of them together, but, and that's the cucumber corn black bean salad.
That's vinegary. I couldn't eat that.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
You can have that one. Can I film you?
No.
What? Why not? Parents did show up, and of course, they both were excited to try. Mom can't eat the black bean salad stuff, so it's a good thing I kept it separate from the Brussels sprouts because she loved those, or liked those. Just okay, she said. Sorry. Just okay. Dad's opinion. Now, you told me a while ago you didn't want me filming you eating, and you're getting ready to eat. Okay.
Hungry.
What's your review on the roasted red pepper quinoa bowl? What's your opinion of that one?
I would pass that.
Okay. But you're still probably going to eat it anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it anyway, but
Okay, and how about the, now see, he mixed his cucumber corn black bean salad with his Brussels sprouts. Are you liking it better mixed together?
yeah, it's better.
Okay, he said it was just okay.
It's better mixed together.
He's eating on camera. He didn't want me filming him eating, but now he's... So it's better mixed together. Okay, so do y'all want to try my banana nut overnight oats? It's like oatmeal.
More grazing.
Do you?
That-
No. It's like oatmeal. That's the chickpea Alfredo stuff, which would be very good on raw vegetables, I think, or crackers even. No, you want to try it? Okay.
Yeah, we'll
sometimes
try
I wonder if it
All right.
belonged to us.
Yeah,
Me?
Me too.
Well, hey, I belong to you, just no DNA, so that may explain all this
Yeah.
craziness. Okay, so Dad just took a big scoop of the chickpea Alfredo and put on his stuff.
Put the lid back on.
Put the lid on it. He don't. Okay, for a little
What
backstory.
is this I'm eating right here?
That's roasted red pepper quinoa bowl.
What's the long strip stuff?
It's the sweet potato ribbons like we had the other day in the other dish. So a little backstory. I think I mentioned the other day, my parents are very like Southern eaters, like okra, tomato gravy, rice, ham, pork chops, things like that. This is not at all in their wheelhouse. The fact that they liked it the other day was really surprising to me. And Dad, even though he didn't like his roasted red pepper quinoa bowl, he's still down on it. So it's at least edible.
He's hungry. He'll
Put
eat
the camera on.
anything.
Put the camera on him. Okay, hold on just a second.
The better it gets.
I'll have him turned into a vegan before the end of the month. You'll be glad to know that the next box coming is not vegan stuff. It's actual meat and everything. So. All right, well, thank y'all for the reviews. This is kind of what's left. I'm going to take a little sample home for Greg to try. I've got plenty of that, so hopefully he likes that. All right, bye.